So here's kind of that view and experience of what it would feel like before we get the furniture and refrigerator and AC and everything in. We've got the lights, ceiling fan in, and just kind of, what is the energy like in here? Shabbat, or just to retreat, just to step away and really just enjoy yourself, and get away from the big city and spend some time out here with us at Shabbat Retreat at the property. So this would be your view. If you were to open your front door up, this is the first tiny house, and this is the view from it. As you can see, plenty of trees. We're going to have a fire pit over off the way there as well, so you'll be looking at that. And then, of course, here's the kitchen. What's really great about this is, you got your screens in the window, and you get the nice breeze. So it feels great in here. This is insulated. It's probably today been pretty rainy here in Texas, Knoxville here. So it's probably in the high 80s right now, 88, 89. It feels great in here without the ceiling fan going, but with the ceiling fan, I mean, like literally, you don't need any air on, AC on at all. But it is well insulated. You've got plenty of light, which is really what I like. You're like me, I love light. So the windows just really kind of open up the space, because this is one of the of two of our smaller tiny homes. And it really opens the space up, and you've got 3 windows, but the doors, if you look at the doors here, they've got the pane windows, and so plenty of additional lighting, just coming from you. And what's great about this unit, I think I've said this, you guys have heard me say this a lot, is I love that it has 2 doors. So now from a floor plan perspective, I'm learning. This has kind of been my challenge, was the back door being there. Though I love it, it doesn't necessarily give you the full width of the wall to really kind of work with when you really think about it. So a lot of tiny houses do not have, people tend to not have that back door. But we have it in here, so we've got something to work with, and kind of that me learning about how to design and incorporate that in there as part of our creative, concept of how we're going to use the space. And, obviously, like I said, this one right here in particular was not a blank slate per se, and we didn't really want to rip out what was already in here. That just meant more money. It was functional. So we work with what we had, and so what we're going to do is we're going to frame in that bath that I've been talking about. So that's kind of a phase 2 here. Again, the flooring is fantastic. I'm very, very pleased. We took some wood, and we made framed out our windows with that. Just again, this we wanted to have more of a not tropical, I'm thinking from some of the other themes that we're going to go with. We're going to do contemporary. I think we'll do a tropical, and then I haven't decided on the other, but it may be more of a 60s, or kind of a more of a theme around that Americana. It could be something like that. But here in this one right here, I just really felt that I wanted, this is my see how to. So in the beginning, Genesis, I may name this particular cabin, will probably be named Genesis, but it is my see how to design. How does it go? How do you do the tiny house updates? I've watched a zillion videos, but now I'm doing it myself. And we're doing retreats, cabins and tents, and RV campsites that we're offering under Shabbat Retreat. To those who want to come out and just relax, hang out with us, whether it's a day, spend the day with us, or, a weekend, overnight, that kind of thing like that. But this unit wanted to really play off of this for me, again, like I said, the vintage, but as well as the fact that, you know, the trees, nature in and of itself. So if you look at, it just kind of reminds you a little bit that you are out in the wilderness. This is Tabernacle in the Wilderness Shabbat Retreat, and just bring some of the outdoors inside is really what I wanted to do. So some play on the woods and the different hues of the wood, because I believe, I was just talking to one of my electrician, who's a fantastic guy, gentleman, that you know, I'm in the rocks as well, and you know, we're creating a rock garden out here as well. But you know, just in admiring the trees, each tree to me has a personality, and then even cut wood, you look at the wood, it has personality. You know, just looking at, you know, where the notches are, just in, you know, if you're just looking at your, you know, your particular banisters here, right? So again, like I said, this unit was brought in, and we wanted to just use what we had. And you know, I'm trying to kill a spider, guys. Hopefully, I don't know if I killed it, but I got it down out the way, and hopefully it doesn't get on me. But you know, it's like really cool. So yeah, excited about it. I could probably go on and on. So the next thing is I'll start putting together some design ideas around decorating, you know, some decor, you know, lightly furnishing it, and just kind of see, you know, step at a time with it, and just pull it all together, you know, with some of the things that I have. So I won't have to really go out and buy anything further for this unit. You know, maybe a piece or two here, but for the most part, I can completely furnish this with what we have in stock, the inventory that we have. And for the most part, I believe that'll be true for all four of the tiny houses, because we're downsizing. And so in downsizing, we wound up with these additional tiny houses. So we can transition a lot of that material over into some of the tiny houses here. So yeah, cool. Alrighty. All right, so Shabbat Shalom, and blessings to everyone. Again, Shabbat Retreat, Tabernacle in the Wilderness.